Right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my EFL playoff final predictions. Now, I don't know how long it was now, maybe 2 weeks ago now, I made my playoff semi-final predictions. And now those predictions, basically all the winners I've already gotten wrong because all three of the winners which I predicted was Leeds, Portsmouth and Mansfield, who all got knocked out in semi-finals. Two of them a bit more of a shock than one of them, and I think Leeds and Mansfield, I think everyone expected them to at least get the final at minimum. And Portsmouth, is if you with them, they end of the season a bit badly, and it was kind of 50-50 with them and Sunderland. That's not me being biased. I think that's just honestly just what the facts were. But I think Portsmouth were sort of the favourites to go through. And out the three teams who did get correct, the three teams who have correctly predicted will get the final, which were Tranmere, Aston Villa, and Charlton. I'm now going to be going through each of the three games, starting in the order which are being played, which will be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And on Saturday will be the League Two player final between Newport County and Tranmere Rovers. Now, before this game even been kicked off, this is an exciting fixture. And I will tell you why. Basically, Newport and Tranmere, I don't think Newport have actually been above the fourth tier of English football in their history. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they haven't been. And Tranmere were formerly in League One, not a long ago, Jeff. I think they actually got relegated to League Two like 5 years ago. So they've been on a downward spiral, but they are on the way back up. And I think whoever gets promoted it'll be special for either one of these two clubs. Newport, they got into the playoffs on the final day. I think it was actually before the final weekend. They were actually in 11th, and then obviously it's really tight between them, between the five clubs getting into that 7th spot, and they got there in the end, and they beat Mansfield on penalties. Tranmere, they beat Forest Green in the home leg. I think second leg. I think it finished. I think actually no, Newport. I think Newport didn't win. I don't know. I think Tranmere might have won on penalties as well. I'm not so sure. I don't really remember. I think this game. I think out of the three playoff games, this one won't have as many goals in. That's just my opinion, to be honest with you. But I think that Tranmere Tranmere will win by 2-1. I think it will be a very, very good game. But I think Tranmere will nick. I think they will get a 2-1 victory, meaning Newport after having a season in League Two. Now on to the most important playoff final on next weekend, which will be the League One playoff final between Charlton Athletic and Sunderland. Now, this game, this game looked like it wouldn't be happening in the semi-finals. Obviously, had not been for that final day where Sunderland lost and Charlton actually won. But these two will be played at Wembley, for the first time in 21 years, and obviously back to the infamous 1998 the old Division One playoff final, where Charlton won on penalties after a thrilling 4-4 draw at the old Wembley. Which is considered to be in the top three of the best games ever played at the old Wembley. And now these two teams meet 21 years later in the league below, in the League One playoff final. Obviously, that would have been the Championship playoff final. Had it obviously would have been known as the Championship. And these two teams, I think Charlton are the favourites, and I don't blame them because Charlton ended the season much better than what Sunderland did. And Charlton had a bit. Actually, would you say Charlton had the easier ride in the playoffs? Sunderland got it done in 180 minutes of football, while Charlton had to take it Charlton had to go extra time against Doncaster. And Doncaster, my God, I know when they got that third goal to go 3-1 up in that leg, I thought 3-1 aggregate, I celebrated because I thought, holy crap, this could not have gone better. But obviously Charlton then equalised basically a second later, and then won on penalties after Doncaster completely scuffed up their last penalty. And as Sunderland, we beat Portsmouth 1-0 in the whole 2 legs, but that was decided in the first leg when Chris Maguire's bullet was enough to send straight to Wembley in the end. And that second leg at Fratton Park wasn't the most interesting game. Obviously, I think it was more controversial. Was it controversial? Is that the word I want to use? I don't know, but I think for this game Wembley, I think it will be a very, very tight one. And same before. I think about the two player final having the least amount of goals. I think this one won't have as many more. I think this one will finish as a 1-1 draw after extra time, and I think one of these two will win on penalties. I really want to say Sunderland going to win on penalties, But I mean, like our record at Wembley and penalty shootouts, and especially against Charlton as well. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like both these teams have had penalty shootouts so far this season. Charlton winning theirs or Sunderland lost theirs. Screw it, I'm saying something. I'm screw it. I'm saying something when I'm going to win penalties. Like I have to say that I can't say that Charlton couldn't win the final. So yeah, I think Sunderland will win on penalties, but I don't know. Like I really don't know. I hope it doesn't go as badly as the Portsmouth game back in March. But yeah, I think Sunderland will win on penalties. Jesus Christ, please don't tip away. And now the final game on the playoff weekend on the Monday will be an All Midlands clash between Aston Villa and Derby County. Now then, who'd have thought that this would be happening? I mean, especially Aston Villa. I think everyone in Villa will get the final, but Derby, hats off to them, because Derby, they've been absolutely tremendous in the playoffs. Like that comeback against Leeds was fantastic, and it really was thrilling. But what they do against Villa? I mean, Villa, second half of the season, arguably behind Norwich Sheffield United. In my opinion, they were. They were the most informed team in the second half of the league. Obviously behind Norwich and Sheffield United. Whether they'll do it win at Wembley, I think they will win at Wembley, but I think it will be a very, very, very high scoring game. I think, well, not very, very high scoring game. I think it will be a very good game to watch. I think the game will finish 2-2 after full time. I think Aston Villa will win 3-2 after extra time. Basically, Aston Villa, they got the Wembley last year, lost against Fulham, and Derby actually themselves got to play a final in 2014, where they also lost 1-0, but against Fulham's West London rivals in Queen's Park Rangers. Now, bearing in mind, I think whether or not these two teams, like I think whoever will get promoted to the Premier League will have various results. I think both these teams will struggle next season. Who just get promoted, I think they will struggle. But I don't know. But yeah, I think Aston Villa will get promoted. I think Aston Villa will return to the Premier League after a 3-year absence. I mean, it's weird to see Aston Villa not in the Premier League. Obviously, I think their relegation in 2016, I think it was the first season outside of the top 5 in the history, I think. Don't quote on that, I think about as well. I mean, I probably should have done all my research on that, but yeah, I mean, I think Aston Villa will win. So I think Aston Villa will be playing in the Premier League. I think Sunderland will be playing in the Championship, and I think Tranmere will be playing in League One next season. So those are all my predictions, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know your predictions for these finals as well. Don't really comment any hate. I mean, like it's just no point commenting hate. Obviously, you can comment saying like what, like, obviously correct me and then any of these facts which I've probably gotten wrong, but oh well. And yeah, I'm going to the play final, by the way. In case any of you guys are wondering, I'll be going to Sunderland game against Charlton, so that's gonna be a pretty interesting game. And one thing I thought I want to note before I end this video is that in the League One, Sunderland versus Charlton, that was the first game of the League One season as a whole. Like the first game of League One this season was Sunderland versus Charlton, and the last game will be Charlton versus Sunderland. But you get what I mean, don't you? So yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next